What's going on, guys? A little morning vlog, answering some questions for a couple of my subscribers this morning. The first question was George, the Fix-It guy. I guess he sprayed some black paint and it got some blemishing in it. George, one way you can get out blemishes in black is you can take a heat gun and don't get right on top of the paint. Get yourself a heat gun or a hair dryer and blow hot air over the top of the finish there where it's blemished white. And a lot of times the heat gun will pull that out of the paint and it'll go black again. So a little heat will help a bunch. Either the sun on a very hot day or a heat gun will pull the moisture out of the panel. The other question I got was on primer finish. What should the primer be like before you get ready to paint the car? And one thing you got to remember about primer coats is pretty much going to look like whatever the primer looks like is what your base is going to look like, or your top coat. So you want the primer to be as smooth as possible. A lot of the guys in the garage finish at 400, and then there's a lot of the guys in the garage that go the extra step and hit it with 600. And 400 or 600 will almost give you a shiny finish. I don't know if you can see the sheen on the side of this bus. It's been blocked with 400 and 600, and the bus is sort of shiny looking. It'll have a sheen, the primer will. And the smoother you make the primer, the easier you're going to have to lay down a smooth finish. If you have a lot of cobbiness or roughness on your primer, you can make like pinholes, fish eyes, imperfections in the surface. Base coat is a very thin product if you're using base coat, and it does not tolerate much on the surface. If you're using a single stage paint, you can get away with a little bit more, a little more fill, but base coat, clear coat doesn't have that much of a build to it. I'm talking about a width of a cellophane wrap on each coat of clear, 0.5 mils, a mil. It's not a lot of material, not like the old days when we'd put some Amerflin or Emeron or a single heavy bodied single stage on. You could 180 the car and go with it. So I hope that answers those two questions. A little heat on the blemishes and get your primer as smooth as you can. Either finish it in 400, 320, or 600. So here's our chassis. It's looking great this morning. We'll come in here today and get this untaped and do our floors. The other thing we got to do first thing this morning is those motorcycle parts. The 2 tree pieces. I want to deliver that bike today, so that's the only thing that's stopping that from happening. So we'll get that done. This Beetle's going to be a process, even though it looks like it's getting closer. It's a lot of work still. So we're going to have to start prepping the car this weekend. I'm going to repair that quarter panel over there, and more than likely this car will get cleared one more time at least. Base coat over there, and then one more coat of clear on the whole outside. I'll block it all down one more time with 1000 grit or 800 and coat it one more time. There's no really good break off point over there is the problem. I have to paint this apron, this quarter panel. There's some damage right here in this crack, so I'm gonna have to do a repair here, and there's no way possible that I want to burn this in anywhere on this car, because I'm going to be married this till the day I die. So more than likely I'm going to prep this quarter panel up, prep the roof. I could probably get away with spraying this quarter panel, that quarter panel over there, and clearing just the roof panel. Back taping it here and coming all the way to here with the clear. I don't want to have any kind of blend edge or anything that can fail on this. Like I said, I'll be responsible for this car till the day they put me in the ground, more than likely. So usually a job like this comes with a lifetime warranty. The only thing I don't guarantee against is rust. So if there's any perfection in the paint, blemishes, anything like that pops up, I will take care of it. So that's where we're at. It's got to be pretty right when it leaves here, and we'll start prepping that area today. There's a little bit of trash in this top area, and it did get a little bit of run right there, so we'll probably block that down, make that extra special. And that's where we're at with this one. Definitely getting closer, but not at the finish line quite yet. So All right, so I'm gonna probably keep this one short this morning. Keep it under 20 minutes there. The vlogs have been getting a little long. The video's been getting longer, and I apologize to some of you guys that don't have the time to watch the long videos. So I try to make some short ones. Some of you guys just listen along and during your day. I'll have to get this torn apart too. It needs to be detailed up, cleaned up. It's all hideous looking. This came out of another car, and some of this is aggravating to me. I know that some of these pieces aren't going to stay on the car, but I'm putting them in anyway. So I know he has nicer stuff than this, but anyway, we'll install it, we'll charge him for it, and feel good about it. So that's where we're at. It's a pretty beautiful day. Got a plane up there laying down a contrail for you guys that like that kind. There you go. Had a lot of those yesterday. I didn't take a picture of them, but I must have hit a plane superhighway or something. There was contrails everywhere. All right, well, it's time to do the kid run. Got to take Haley to school now. Gonna try to measure some dry shafts in the Bronco over there. Bronco Carl said he might have some dry shafts for me. You guys go check him out. Bronco Carl 92. You ready now? Haley's ready now, so let me go take her to school. But that's Bronco Carl 92. And then I'm going to start doing some shout outs once a week for my subscribers, people that are subscribed to me, maybe struggling with their channel, maybe losing views. It's the least that I can do. Without you guys, I wouldn't have this channel. And if I can help promote some of your other channels, then that's what I'll do. I'll start, get a board. I'm going to write the numbers down, or the name, so it's legible. Are you taking her?
No, I'm moving the car so you can get out.
You don't need to get out. My car's parked on the other side. But anyway, I'll work with that with Andrea. We're going to try to answer some questions on some videos this morning. I tried to answer the two important ones this morning. And if you'd like to get a shout out for your channel, some of my videos get a lot of views, and I'd be more than happy to give your channel a shout out. Street Rodder 100, you got a shout out coming. I'm going to do a little video for you because some of his views are slipping, and Kenny makes some excellent videos. And hey to Junior, hey to Kenny. Junior said hey yesterday, said the Volkswagen was looking good. So I'll get with Andrea, we'll make a board up, and I'll start doing a couple shout outs a week. So I'm going to try to do some of my longtime subscribers to get some traffic over to your channels. So if you don't want to shout out, also email me and let me know that, because sometimes I step in it, All right, here's my lovely wife. She just woke up. She's mean. She doesn't want to be filmed. And we'll talk to you guys in a little while.